Though already worn down from the acceleration, Nomad perseveres, rekindling the flame for another round. Also that he can deliver the intel he's gathered to the Mega Alliance of Guilds, to you and your friends, knowing you are somewhere to be found beyond.
If this were a speed competition, I'd gladly concede to you, Algernon. But there's more to it than that.
It's a mortal wound, without question. Kokopelli got the jump on Sanzo, and the shot was clean and precise. However, Sanzo, undeterred even by his own demise, charges on, rapidly drawing closer to his would-be assassin. For his scriptures state that he must display no forfeiture of self-control or agency, even in death. If this were a typical app battle, Sanzo would have been declared dead many times over by now. It's happened before, and it is the reason he's generally thought of as useless in guild-on-guild fights. But here, and only here, in a proper battle zone, Sanzo is compelled to keep moving even after his life is lost. Or rather, a better way to put it is, Sanzo Minarikawa, in this moment, is incapable of dying. And so, with one final push, Sanzo's scriptures are brought in full contact with Kokopelli's body.
Engrave my name of Algernon unto thee, mechanical bouquet. Sorry, but I'm afraid you and I aren't headed the same way. Burning bright! I remember those days clearly, stuffed into a prison cell alone and left to my own devices. Feeling trapped and helpless, I began to hallucinate that I had an accomplice in there with me. I figured I'd just lost my marbles, but that hallucination had some warmth to it. I've come so far since then, yet I still remember those days so clearly. What was it you said to me, cleaner? That neither of us knows what the future has in the...
I'm pretty sure the second sentence is a typo. So
that neither of us knows what the future has in store? That ain't quite right, though. I got places to be, even if they wind up just being momentary illusions. Cyborgs.
Cyborgs have only one directive: to sacrifice anything and everything it takes within themselves, in order to keep up the pace and move forward. That's how Algernon sees it, at least. Yet he carries a weight with him, so heavy that it's convinced him he cannot win. He thinks back to where it is he's been striving to reach all this time. Those are the sorts of motivating factors that determine victory or defeat, after all. And in the spur of the moment, as blows connect, Algernon finds himself shielding his helmet. If he hadn't done that, it could have ended in a draw right then and there, but with Nomad on the ground for sure.
Damn you! Did you just...
No, never mind. Without another word, Nomad takes advantage of this opportunity and run off on his way, intent on delivering his intel to the Mega Alliance of Guilds. The moment the scriptures touch Cocopelli's body, a binding light envelops them both. The sentence could also be, the moment the scriptures touch Cocopelli's body, a blinding light envelops them both.
Sanzo!
Cocopelli takes his head in both hands and screams into the distance. Whoa! What's going on? I think that should about cover all the niceties. It's now time for us to take our leave. Miniaki smiles as he says this, observing his former companions from the agents depart the scene with a Varga in tow. I was hoping we could get Mr. Arsalan of Daikanyama out as well, but I suppose he'll have to wait for next time. Hang in there. Come now, do you really think I'll allow you to escape so easily? Yes, I do. With your back to Mr. Arsalan, there's only so far you can go at the moment, isn't that right? See, the Mega Alliance of Guilds received some key intel just a short while ago. Changed up our target a bit. There's a time limit after all, isn't there? A restriction of sorts, not just on us, but on you as well. That much is clear to see, Israfil, even without being able to peer into the future. That scuffle we had in lieu of a proper greeting made it clear that your sacred artifact isn't quite living up to its potential. Should have been quick to dispatch the likes of me, being a non-combatant. Could it be you're prevented from harming us locals? What was your superior's name again? Michael? Was he the one who gave the order? Oh, look at that face. So scary. Now, if you'll excuse me, though let's be sure to do this again once we've got our companion back. Now, before I start accelerating beyond the pale from the heavens, promised land, and false prophets of the future city, I just want to give some shoutouts to a couple of commenters, to a couple of viewers. The first shoutout is to Hoi N HH Tran 91, the first person to comment on one of my videos. I mean, not one of my videos. The first person to comment on my content. And at Francisco Davi 1323, the first person to comment on one of my videos. I just wanted to give a shout out to those two before I end the video. A former aggressor. Cutting the stream.